He came of age in the 1980s, a time when high school boozing was at its peak. Brett Kavanaugh's alleged heavy drinking in school is now in the national spotlight.
Brett groped me and tried to take off my clothes. He had a hard time because he was very inebriated.
Sometimes I had too many beers. Sometimes others did. I liked beer. I still like beer. But I did not drink beer to the point of blacking out, and I never sexually assaulted anyone.
Scotch.
Straight up?
Yeah, give me the whole bottle.
The boozy decade when Kavanaugh was a teenager was mirrored in movies like Weird Science.
See you guys in the emergency room, huh?
In 1982, 74% of male high school seniors drank alcohol. The figure for females was 65%. Those numbers have been steadily dropping. 36% of high school boys now drink, 35% of girls. Dr. Charles Sophie is an addiction specialist.
Three-quarters of the male students would binge drink in high school in the 80s?
Absolutely. And luckily, with all of the PSAs and all of the awareness, we've dropped those numbers. But yeah, in the 80s, it was pretty wild.
How much Kavanaugh drank at the elite Jesuit school Georgetown Prep is now the subject of fierce debate. Was he a choir boy, as he's been portrayed, or was he an out-of-control frat boy? In the yearbook, he lists himself as treasurer of the 100 Kegs or Bust Club. He choked up today as he remembered those days.
I think some editors and students wanted the yearbook to be some combination of Animal House, Caddyshack, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which were all recent movies at that time. Many of us went along in the yearbook to the point of absurdity. This past week, my friends and I have cringed. When we read about it and talked to each other.
At Yale University, Kavanaugh was a member of the party-loving Delta Kappa Epsilon fraternity. He also joined a notorious secret society at Yale called Truth and Courage, known as a drinking club. His roommate claims Kavanaugh was frequently incoherently drunk, but another former Yalie says Kavanaugh was not a big drinker.
If every American who drinks beer or every American who drank beer in high school is suddenly presumed guilty of sexual assault, we'll be in an ugly new place in this country. I never committed sexual assault.